Hi, my dear students. How are you today? I hope that you are feeling fine today. Great. The play, of course, we have explained certain points here a few days ago in a whole file about the major points that you need to be to be concerned with or to take them into consideration. So here the play is Waiting for Godot, and we talk a lot about the title here, Waiting for Godot. Still, Godot is a riddle for all people or critics. Who's Godot? Okay, Godot remains an question and an answer, and we have two concepts here: waiting and Godot. Let's see during reading the play who's Godot and what's meant by this. Of course, let's read the text, of course, first, because we have discussed certain points, like, for example, procrastination, nothingness, okay, absurdity, difficulty of life, triviality, and other things like these, and degradation also, waiting, the image of a man, okay, the image of man, waiting for Godot, the image of life, a lot of things here, okay. Said Martin Islin in his famous book, that Martin Islin has a famous book called The Theater of the Absurd, that life is absurd, difficult, okay, aimless, pointless. Those for the writers who wrote under the umbrella of this genre, which is called absurd theater. Good. The prominent figure, the pioneer in this theater, is Samuel Beckett and his masterpiece Waiting for Godot. That we will discuss it in this year. Good. So Waiting for Godot. So from the title, this is the first. If you follow me page by page, then you will find that the first page holds a title, which is Waiting for Godot. Later on, we'll explain this in detail. Then you will find here that it is a tragicomedy in two acts. So from the first page, we understand that we have here two acts. Maybe if you compare this play with a play you have studied previously in the third stage, which is written by Shakespeare, Hamlet, then you'll find that Hamlet holds five acts, and in each act there are many scenes, okay? While here we have just two acts. It means that this play is shorter than the previous one that you have studied in the third stage. Good. And at the same time, you'll find something here really, deserve to be taken into consideration, that it is tragicomedy. It means that it deals with tragedy and comedy. It mixes both tragedy and comedy. Here the two characters are left to laugh upon their misery, their difficulty. So they face the difficulty of life with laughing upon these things. Okay, it's written by Samuel Beckett, who is, yes, great. So let's come to the first page. We'll find here that we have lists of characters. We have five characters. The major are Citragon and Vladimir. Okay, those two characters are the major, Estragon and Vladimir. And from their names, their nature, we'll find that the master here is Estragon, and Vladimir is like his friend, but the one who dominates everything, the one who is powerful, okay, is Estragon, and from his name, okay. Lucky and Pozo, and we have a boy. So these list of characters, we will know them throughout discussing the whole play. Good. So we have we said before that we have two acts, and here is the first act. Good. So from the beginning, we understand a can't we read a country road, a can't road, then a tree. Good. So from the beginning, we can determine. Then immediately we have evening. So from the first description here, we will focus upon the setting. The setting here is very important. Setting means what? Time and place. If you come first to place, then it's a countryside. The action isn't done in the city. it's in the countryside and in a road. And what do we have here? Let's imagine the situation. Let's imagine the scene. We have a countryside. Okay, so it's not crowded. It means that we don't have a lot of people. And in a road. The image of the road also here means those people are waiting for something in the road. And beside them there is a tree. So later on we will understand that this tree isn't with the green leaves. It's bare. Okay? So it's dry. Good. And the time is evening. It means it's evening. It means it's the end of the day, not the beginning or the middle. So we determine now time and place. Good. Then we can read together the description here. Only what's highlighted we should focus upon. I mean, when you want to read here. First, a dragon sitting on a low mount, and this is very important here because a dragon alone, he's sitting, not standing, on a low mount. Mount here means hill. Just like when someone is waiting for something, we find him that he's what? He's just like sitting on a low hill or on a hill, just on something which is higher than the ground to see something there. So he's sitting, imagine, and we have first let's focus upon the list of verbs. The first verb is sitting, then immediately we have trying. So he is sitting, he is trying to do what? To take off. So the third verb is taking off. Take off what? His boots. So we have sitting, trying, taking off, and we have what? He pulls us, okay? He pulls it with both hands. So here he's using what? Both hands just to pull his boot. But did he succeed? Panting. Panting here, as I explained for you here, is out of breath. Means that he was out of breath while he was trying or endeavoring to pull out, okay, his boot. Good. So he gives up. Did he succeed? No, he gives up. Okay, it means that he fails. Then we came to the word exhausted, which is the highest degree of being tired. Exhaustion. It's a matter of exhaustion. Then take rest. He rests. Then tries again. As if we have this circle of that sluggish routine. The circle of that sluggish routine. The same sluggish routine. I wrote this here. You can't find it. Then as before, enter Vladimir. Let's see what's the image of Vladimir. The first thing here, giving up again, it means that he was trying or he keeps trying till he gives up again. Okay? We have here what's of course highlighted with the red color here. Nothing to be done. I mean nothing here. Nothing to be done. Okay. This phrase, okay, this phrase shows the concept or the image of nothingness, and they will keep repeating the word nothing. I mean nothing here is the icon of the upset theater. I mean nothing happens, nobody comes, nobody goes, nothing happens. Okay, so it's the same here. No, okay, so always the image of no, nothing. Okay, nothingness. Good. So of course Vladimir advancing. Let's see the image of Vladimir here. He's advancing. It means that he walks forward with short strides, legs wide apart. It means that he was tired of life. He said here, all my life, this is important, the struggle. So we will link just these two words, that all my life is struggle. And even he reminds me of the word struggle here, which means strives or fighting for something, okay? The same book, like for example that of Adolf Hitler, okay? Which he calls struggle. Hitler has a famous book here, My Struggle or My Strife, okay? So life is struggle, okay? This is something very important here, that for those two people. And now you can link here during the first page how those characters suffer a lot. I mean, those characters suffer a lot from life. So we have the image of the same routine, sluggish, the image of absurdity. It means what? They do just trivial things, okay? Just mean things. But the same mean things, the same, let's say, kind of the same routine, the same absurd things, the same trivial things. Just imagine that it's his dream that he will be able to get rid of his what? Of his shoes. Imagine here. So for him, life is struggle, nothingness. So you'll find here. Let's go to the next page. In the next page, you'll find here, not now, not now. And this is also one of the icons and one of the most important phrases, or let's say quotes. Always they try to procrastinate things. I mean delay things, but postpone things. Okay? And this is the image of modern man. People always try to delay things, postpone things, procrastinate things. Which means what? That this is an image of modern. So let's keep it for tomorrow. I have a dream, keep it for tomorrow. We always try to procrastinate things. And the word here is really, I wrote it, it's very important here, procrastination. You can search for this word, and also you'll find that how those characters really procrastinate things. Look, for example, here, Vladimir, we have another quotation, where His Highness spend the night. Look, for example, the word his is written in capital letter, and the word highness in capital letter. And here it's a direct reference to the Almighty God, Allah in Islam. Okay? A reference to God, His Highness. Because God, whenever and wherever we want to mention or make a reference for Him, even for certain pronouns, then we have to use capital letter. He, for example, he. If it was in the beginning, in the middle, or at the end, you have to use it what? With capital letter. Okay? So it's an image of God, because as if they want to say that where is God? Okay? Why God doesn't save us? Why God doesn't see our miseries? Okay, we are suffering a lot. We are about to commit suicide. So where is Him? So look to this question. It's very serious question. It's very philosophical question. Though the language is simple and the style is direct, but the meaning is very serious here. The meaning. For that reason, Martin Estienne, I've told you before, he said that the absurd theater is the most truthful theater. Good. And then we have the image of, look, for example, the same question, look to the answer of Sragon in a ditch. This shows that where is God? Imagine that, let's paraphrase the question. He's in a ditch. Look, for example, here. This shows the loss of faith. It means they lost faith. Okay, they lost their faith. Okay, they no longer believe. They lost because they want someone to save them. They were waiting. They keep waiting. So they start to doubt that no one will come and save them. This is the image of humanity. Vladimir, good. Then in a ditch, good. Now, he said in a ditch where? So where in a ditch? He said over there. And here we have what? A reference to heaven. Look. Here a reference to God with His Highness. Here a reference, a ditch, loss of faith. And here reference when say a ditch in heaven. Imagine here. Even the image, a ditch in heaven. Okay. And then what we have also at the end, they will keep they keep trying to create certain things just to spend time and to break the ice of fear and the ice of, let's say, silence. So they keep creating topics. Even sometimes you feel that it's kind of mosaic. I mean, it's kind of collage. They try to to mix things. Okay. Even there are certain points which are not related with each other, but at the end you'll find that the theme is one, which is absurdity and nothingness, okay, and sluggish routine. Look, for example, to this line. It shows a lot, the same lot as usual. Imagine we do just like now we are staying at home. Now in this, okay, we quent in this, for example, period, we are staying at home. Okay, so staying at home, we will find that it's a good idea to save our life and save others' life. Okay, so but we do the same things because we are obliged here to stay at home. Okay, even if it was for our benefit, but we meet the same people, we do this sorry, we do the same things. Okay, so the same as usual. This shows, I said here, triviality. Oh, okay, triviality of life. It means that life is trivial. Okay, life is trivial. Okay, for now, thank you so much. And this is just a short video because you will know the way. And every day I will send for you a video. Then we can read together here the text, and we will pinpoint here or highlight the major line which support or enhance the major or the main idea. Okay, so it was just a short summary about the matter here. I mean, after all, you will sketch the whole matter because you know that we don't have plot here, we don't have story. The play at the end will close as it starts. Okay, okay, I mean it will end as it starts. So it ends as it starts. So it will be just a short summary about the matter here, no more, no less. But the meaning here is very serious. So I want you to take this into consideration and try to take, for example, let me just make a quick review. Here we have the image of tragedy comedy. Okay, tragedy comedy. This is very important. The image of fighting and the image of Godot. Let's understand who's Godot while we are reading. We have also here a setting. We have time and place. The time is evening. Place is in the countryside in a road beside the sea, a bare one. We have image of the sluggish routine. We talk about it. It means that they do the same things. The image of absurdity, because it's just absurd things. We have the image of nothingness, okay, and struggle. Then we talk about the image of procrastination. Procrastination, this is very important word. And we have also the image of God and how it's referenced for those. The image of the loss of faith for people. We have also a reference to heaven and how they look to heaven. And at the end, at the end of the lecture, we talked about the idea triviality of life. Okay, thank you so much and see you soon. Thank you for that. If you have any question or any comment, then you can raise it and I will be ready to answer you. Try to work hard.